Yo, it's DJ Taxi, and I'll just be covering the Serato Beat Fighter, overview real quick, what the contest is, just quick and easy, won't eat up too much of your time, and then cover my posts. I'm basically, if you're a producer, audio producer, this is something you might want to check out. It's money using applications which simplify things, arduous, big programs that lead to, procrastination because of, you have to learn the tool. These tools, Serato Studio, Splice, the add-on, are very easy to, understand, and I'm going to cover them real quick. Just kind of get into what the competition is, the tools you use, and then I'll cover, I'll play what I produced. So let's get into it. So what we have right here is the Serato Studio Beat Fighter pack, and it's composed of 20 samples added by 590 people. So this is what the competition, this is what they give you. So you could use this in your production. They didn't really specify if you could add your own, but what I saw on Instagram, I was seeing people post, basically other sounds that weren't a part of this little 20. The one I created, I used the 20 and stuck to the 20. I'm just rigid like that. I was thinking if that's the sounds that they offer, that's what they want to hear. So that's what I gave them in a minute. Because what you have to do is produce the audio in Instagram for a minute. The minute, because that's the time cap for an Instagram post. So they give you a minute and you have to produce something using the sounds that they provided. So again, I'll have the link as far as basically the guidelines for the competition. But you have until this Thursday, March 18th is when everything should be submitted. So again, you might be late to the game, but either way, it's money. You don't just want to leave money on the table. But here are the 20. So I'll play a couple. So that's one song. Again, I used all these sounds. Just trying to, what I did was try to come up with some sort of story, to kind of sell the competition, to call off challengers. I really like that one. I use that one a lot. Let's go. Fight time. Alright, so that's the Serato beat pack, and then now we'll get into the actual workflow. So here's Serato Studio, and I won't, if you really want to prolong how did I do it, all that nonsense, you might go check out somebody else who did that. Not trying to be a dick or nothing, it's just I'm trying to get to the, the quick, the nitty, the gritty of the what you need to see. So this is my post, because I worked on it. Yes, it's a minute, but I believe, or I'm under the impression that you have to do amazing in that minute. Every second of that minute should count. It should, tell a story, like really capture, take the listener, on the journey. That's what I do, DJ Taxi. That's how I go about my musical projects. So if you haven't used Serato Studio, it's a very simple format. You basically work in blocks. So as you can see here, this is basically the timeline of my song. And I chose the easy route because of the way, not that it's easy, it's just my preferred method to work within Serato Studio. So again, I used only the blocks or the samples they provided. You literally just take them from Splice and drag and drop onto Serato Studio. And that's basically the 20 samples here. So I timed it out, and as you can see, it hits a minute directly. And then you can also add other audio. Let's say you want to get, like you add your own little sample. You could add it here or here. The reason I added here is that's more of your main, main piece. But again, since I'm creating something new, it's just easier for me to work within this little block here, because just how it's designed, the UI is just built for that, to just start building on these blocks. And again, these were more so just some starting points for me. So again, this is the same samples. This is another copy of the samples to kind of open it up. It's how I started. And as you can see, I transitioned into like, all right, I'm just gonna make life easier, and I went to just sticking to the block format because again, that's just how Serato's built. So let's play beat 5. Like here's another chunk of, and again, these will load as the audio's in there. I don't know which one I'm on right now. So I'm on the first one, as far as that's my drop. Everything else is supplied by Splice. So again, these are the samples and how I map them out to go in order. And again, it's on repeat because I'm just playing this one block. So this is beat 5 for this block right here. And it's a very simple tool to use. I'll stop it. Prevent you from struggling hearing me. But that's definitely very. And again, you might think it's easier, like anyone can do this. You really have to have, again, if you're a producer, or if you like to mingle or create your own music, then yeah, this might be fairly simple for you. But again, I was very strict with how I would submit. So again, I only stuck to the samples they provided. Again, like making a masterpiece with what they provided me. I didn't go out and add things that I liked. I just used what they gave me. So I'll be playing that next as far as what I created. But again, that's just the general, overview of the competition. Is they offer you 20 samples. You have to use Serato Studio and capture it the way that I showed it here. I have the post. I'll link it again because I created a post for just playing the audio itself. But again, this one I'll edit and I'll add, the Instagram post itself. You can hear it in the right way, the way it should be heard. But again, this is Serato Beat Fighter, and the winner has basically they can win. Let's see, let's count the money. So the champ receives 20K. If you're a business-minded individual, 20K will take you a long way, so you can become a better producer. That's why I dedicated some time to this, is because I want that 20K. Any money is better than no money. So second place is 4K, and third place is 1,000. All money still. So again, if you are an individual who likes to, audio produce, I would definitely look into this competition. And again, you have till Thursday to get your submission in there. And it looks like that number's picking up lately. But again, this is Serato Studio and the Beat Fighter competition. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And now I'll be playing my post. DJ Taxi, letting music take us wherever it needs to go.
DJ Taxi.